Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ohara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ohara gave the court an ominous revelation: that the son he had lost was avenged.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ihara. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and
lived alone?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to... That's it for personal details.
Alright.
As for the charge, Ihara, mind you, the prosecution has plenty.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes. Although some of it was at...
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front. And what about when they handed down the verdict?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, the body belongs to a guy named Hugh.
Ihara seemed convinced that Mikoshi had to get his justice. However, the court ruled against him. I still need to dig into the court record of that
Sounds
case.
like I'm on deck then. I've got the chairman of Serio High.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things
I'm
off.
listening.
Mikoshiba's murder. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough. And if they find out...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them.
Exactly.
What's that?
Ihara's ruling was the day before. That means we only have 13 more days. If we don't make our move, and once his case is closed...
Right.
I'm sorry to give you
Don't worry. I'll have to
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec. Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you...
May I help you with something?
You sure can. Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right?
How do you have that photo?
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation...
What is it you need to know?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client... I know that isn't much consolation. But
don't you see?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can.
Very well.
I'll start with the basics.
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. It was as if all was well. Or, at least, that's how...
Were you two not that close?
No. We had barely...
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor...
However, in the subsequent lawsuit, the court found no evidence...
But you had your doubts, didn't you?
Well, yes. The tragedy from 4 years...
You say that. Yet I can't help why would the head of a school hire a detective, potentially even out of pocket?
Well, for one thing, then there's the issue of bullying. I should mention, I'm the one who takes...
That's fair. But what that...
I'm not...
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer. You already knew all that. After all...
Well, that's...
And now that he's in the spotlight... The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here.
Oh, I see now. That's simply not true. At least...
You sure about that?
Wasn't my...
The thought never even crossed your...
Perhaps it... Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV...
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any...
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sen.
Her? Great.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So...
No,
would
thanks.
you like me to...
I should go.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and
Perfect.
see if...
I've got another chance
Sorry,
to shoot
Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone.
What?
So-
You're benching all of us
I don't
just like
understand
that?
the meaning of this.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Oh.
She should be back shortly.
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her, is all.
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you. Suspicious. Uh-huh. Hey. What the?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikashiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him.
Why do you of all people want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I...
Is that really all you can tell?
I said that's all.
You know what, let's start over. You were already a teacher here.
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed, and Mikoshiba-kun's name...
Yes, but
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English and during his time in training.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors...
You're asking the wrong person. 4 years ago.
You mean Ahara-san's loss? Well, I'm sure you've...
Yes, but what...
I believe Ahara-san...
Let me ask you something.
By all
Yaga.
means.
What are you trying to accomplish? If that wasn't enough, you should have had the sense to leave alone.
Believe me, once I learn what I need...
In that case, you've already...
One last question. Anyone in particular that he...
The kids... Mikoshiba-kun was in that club.
Basketball club.
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of...
All right.
Just a minute!
Kaito-san, you there?
Why? You suddenly decide
Don't be like that.
you enjoy playing
You mean,
teacher?
did I enjoy getting it? That aside, I did get some...
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies and...
So-
Thanks. I'll start... Close one. Almost got it.
Huh?
You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Come on. You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh?
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you how many times-
For what it's worth,
Oh, good. How should our chairman explain- Don't worry, there's a
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else- Oh, and you're a
Hear all that, Kaito-san?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her after all. You've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have
No,
one.
but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certificate?
You're a lawyer? Well,
can't we work something out?
I'm afraid although there is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club...
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hike. No use sitting around on our asses, right?
I can't. Not until I find some...
Suit yourself.
Huh?
Aha! Stop.
Huh?
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have.
I'm sorry, but do I...
They always say perpetrators return to the...
Monsieur Voyeur?
I'm talking about your pervy little...
Yeah, you lost me. Now...
Oh, no, you don't! I have irrefutable proof of you're wearing the exact same...
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is... In fact, I'm probably not the only...
Your shoes... You see, before I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear
Huh?
It's an oil-based... Which means you came bum while wearing the very... Lamenting your
Mystery
Now, if you
wait,
follow...
just... No. There's no way I... But even if I did step with so many people on campus...
No. Oh, and of course, Why don't you just give... There's no escape. The camera may be gone. But fortunately, with that, it turns out it's an where to supply this. And after all, the Do I need a spell? Therefore,
what?
A chat?
Yeah. Now, so, I'd like to...
I will agree to one and make no mistake. Hold it right there! If you run away, my... Hold it right there! If you run away, my evidence go...
Hey. You're Kyoko Amasawa.
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer.
You're not wrong. On top of that, the chair, but your arrival marks our... It would also prove the value...
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. You'll need a competent professional.
When you put it that...
Right? How about you make...
You? Advise
Why
the...
not? The Kamurocho...
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I was asked to come invest...
So then...
I'll let you deduce that yourself. But I will say one thing.
If he wasn't shooting up... Rather, who would...
As I was trying to say, I'm not done here by a long shot.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. But, if I were to... So what do you think? Oh, and if it's experience...
The purpose you stated, but I wouldn't... So, I...
Test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
This is Yagami-san. However, I intend to test him first.
Fine by when your sister's is...
Please have a seat,
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa... Could you tell me...
Primarily, we but and by that, I mean salt.
Oh, I've got to say...
Oh, don't get me wrong. If we could all be...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, say our investigatory sense, why, letting...
While I do...
Then shouldn't we hand you...
Well, now, let's not
I take it you see...
You make some valid point. So, getting back to this...
yes. That being said, I'd also be a fool...
Well, the caution is...
Then you shouldn't mind, and once that's over, we'll either accept you as our...
I get the picture.
Actually, we've been...
How risky are we talking?
Well, Yagami-san.
Huh?
You know it. It seems that one of our... Unfortunately, I've yet...
All you know is she's in danger. Well, I understand. She in danger?
The issue at hand is... Well, we found... Apparently this girl... She gets a large upfront...
Okay, I mean, he's paying...
You're not wrong. I believe rape...
Oh, yeah.
I'd say that establishes the... As soon as we found...
Yeah, I get it now.
I think we're finally seeing... After all, the truth...
That's... In any case, now that the situation's... Just tell me where to start, and I'll...
It is said that the great from helpless old...
So, you want me to go under...
And you're going to infiltrate the...
Wait.
If it's required, that those girls are... However...
But how am I supposed to be...
That's okay. It's rare...
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, just give them a few...
Easy peasy?
I'm sure you can figure that...
I guess I'll have to
Good, then let's move. They're in the gym basement.
I know her test might be...
Huh?
Right there. Something's... Sayaka Nishiza.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the mystery...
Oh, great. The MRC...
What do you... Calm down. I'm not here to... To preface this.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently...
It must be...
Yeah. And we...
I see. Then the stars really did a...
Listen, Senpai, I know...
Don't worry. You don't owe...
Potential advice?
Let's not sweat this. The important thing is...
Help with their routine.
Oh my gosh, really? You know, I can... So how long have you been...
I'm not.
Oh, I've been literally racking my... I'm
whoa,
so
whoa,
glad.
time.
Yagami-san, this... Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we've been practicing and we all know our moves, but it feels like we're still It's really kind of down to the wire to be...
You know...
I shouldn't have to say this. And...
I think you guys could...
Really? I thought they...
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. I think your performance could...
Where?
Well, your art... But you were right.
I see what you mean. If only we could come... Oh!
Ah. Let's take apart what... You could always do the robot. The robot never gets old.
Then, can you show...
If I knew how...
No.
What if...
You... want us not to dance.
Just stand.
Yeah, and even if that did...
Each their own. Why not? Sure
you?
did.
That's... Yeah, but we don't know the first...
Well, you're in luck.
No
Well,
way!
It's my own stuff.
Perfect!
I guess I'm good.
Sweet! Let's
Wait,
see some ass kicking.
really?
Of course. How else are we? We'll get to analyze your moves.
I wouldn't get your hope.
So, if you're giving up...
Hold it.
Huh?
I've never done this before,
Oh,
though,
don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, while you're watching, keep...
Sure. Good
okay,
plan.
so here... And then...
Whoa. But you know what?
That's
May as well
spirit. Ready for the music?
Let's freaking dance.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best! Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing!
Like it?
Wow! Wait, is that I could never do that! Oh, gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out! See it?
Oh, look at that! Did you see that? Yagami-san!
Believe me, I'm just as winning is part skill.
I don't think a season... Yagami-san! That was incredible! No
You're
way
giving
an
an
amateur... Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a... Well, whatever you... You seriously say...
I'm just glad it all...
Ever since our advice, and we could all use some guidance.
If you guys will have me, then...
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back.
Oh, So, did I pass?
Indeed you have. Honestly, every time I've tried to...
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, all the more...
Oh, I'm amazing.
Yeah. Also, I have another theory.
Yeah? What?
So, spreading through the new... Put those pieces together. But, I would... At any rate, Yagi, that is to say...
Well, that'd be great.
Sure. So long. Also, we do need another... Their only responsibility... Our school makes you jump through a lot
Yeah, sounds like they will.
Yep, no worry. The chairman Well...
What? He told me the club's already...
Typical. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait...
Hey, you'll get your chance.
Oh, when you have I'd like your advice
What, you've got something besides...
Yes. In fact, the sugar... But that's a lot to digest.
Okay. Not quite... Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. And I need to ask the basketball club a few questions. There was
Mikashiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Okay, scratch that.
I wouldn't say jerk,
yeah, I mean, he did show
The
up.
club was really good back in his day.
So, would you say he was on good?
I guess. Wait.
Oh, from class 2 too?
Something special about class 2?
Well, yeah.
Star pupil. I do know who you're talking...
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played
See,
basketball.
most of us already... So, anyone star... Mikashiba-sensei knew that too.
Wow. Sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so.
Oh?
Because he'd make her shoot and then go.
Are you saying he would mock?
That makes it sound...
Wasn't... He said the way
That's
she
not
held...
true. She's got a nice
fair.
chest. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in...
Okay, what did Coda...
Are you implying they had a relation?
Beats me.
Yeah, people like to gossip, but...
Maybe Koda-san's the reason. Maybe
writing
she's
on her
the reason.
Last thing.
No.
Maybe they're still in their class.
Okay, and I think that about...
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because newsflash, you're not.
Yeah. Think about...
Maybe she feels special.
Doesn't give you the right to...
Stop it.
Stop it! Stop it! You think we're letting a stuck-up...
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy.
Attention, students!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective...
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't got... But mark my words. I'll... Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a... Not very nice, are they?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry. He started training as a teacher here pretty... At the time, did you notice anything? Maybe he seemed troubled?
Why?
The basketball club members...
They said that?
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just... never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball on a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koda-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of... You know, Mikoshiba, that is, if you wouldn't mind
Oh. Turning over a new...
We kinda have to. It would really bite us in the ass if... Will you at least hear us out? Please, be a nice guy. We're...
Okay. The next floor up is for third.
Wow, you don't even know us, and you're... How are we supposed to become upstand...
Fine. I'll hear you.
Really? Awesome!
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with. So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Liumon.
Yokohama Liumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumang name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumang, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
And stay down. Ah, my eyes! Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't! Huh?
What? Did he just jump?
You guys go look for him and...
Okay, sounds good.
You guys follow me.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the tough.
Ah, well.
Tastes good, son?
Hey, Akane!
Okay,
You guys better watch out. On the other hand, you guys...
Huh?
Best! Don't give me that smug look.
Let's go! I think you're walking away! I think you're walking away! Hey, come on! Spring it! Time to shut your mouth! I'll get some! You need to listen. Fuck, dude! He's too good at this, man.
That still sound like a good idea?
No!
Then from here on out, we're...
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy sh...
Tell me everything you...
Mikoshiba's kind of a pain in the ass.
As soon as our coat... And if even one of that made it obvious...
So Mikoshiba was especially...
Yeah, because she's...
You gang up and belittle... Listen up. Foul play could be in the...
Hey!
This isn't the time for...
Have you talked to Sop?
All she told me was... And that he looked out for you.
Huh?
Why? Something off about that?
I actually brought that, and it turns out the
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba and Sawa said... I don't think he ever...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I teach English, and during his time...
What did she really think of... Hi there.
Actually, she's...
So then she's at his office?
Yes.
Gotcha. Thanks. What the? Hey. suspicious.
Pardon.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Two months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.